So let's talk about another powerful tool for your course visuals creation, Canva. It is very similar to Adobe Express, eerily similar even. If you've been online in the past few years, you've probably heard of it. Canva is everywhere, and for good reason. It's fast, it's simple, and it works. And more importantly, it makes your course look professional. And the reason why you've probably heard of the tool or even tried it is that they do a fantastic job when it comes to marketing their product. You don't need to be a designer to make high quality slides, thumbnails, banners, or even printable handouts for your courses. Like Adobe Express, Canva gives you drag and drop templates, free images and icons, and even animation options without overwhelming you. So here's what you can use it for. You can use it for slide visuals, course thumbnails, cover images for downloads, promotional graphics, quick video content like intros or animated titles. So what makes Canva great? First of all, it's template based, which means you don't need to start from scratch every single time. It's packed with free stock images, icons, illustrations, and even video clips. There are fewer images than Adobe Express offers, but as you've seen in the lecture about Adobe Express, a lot of their images are very cheap AI images that have not been filtered, or at least not enough for my taste, for quality. And here's a fun little detail. The free version of Canva offers more images than Adobe Express, while for the paid version, it's the other way around. Also, the policies of Canva around the use of stock images are less restrictive compared to Adobe's alternative, which makes sense because stock images is what it all started with for Adobe. Other features that make Canva a good choice. First of all, it's easy to match your branding by saving your fonts, your colors and logos, just like with the branding option in Adobe Express. Then you can export your content in all the different formats that you can think of: PNG, JPEG, PDF, MP4. Like with Express, you can also resize a single design into multiple formats with just one click. So you design your lecture thumbnail, handout, or slides once, and then use it as a YouTube cover, a course asset, or a social post without rebuilding everything from scratch. So that's true repurposing of your content. If you like the features from Express, but for any reason you don't like the Adobe suite, Canva might be your tool. It gives you more layout control and feels more flexible, especially when you're designing for different use cases beyond course creation. That we will go into when we start to talk about the value pillars method in a later lecture. Just like with Adobe Express, you don't need to master every single feature. Focus on the 10% that you'll use 90% of the time. For most course creators, that means designing your slides, exporting images for your course videos, and creating consistent visuals that feel professional. Canva is easy to learn, fast to work with, and powerful enough to scale as your course business grows. So in summary, whether you choose this tool, Canva, or Adobe Express for your course visual creation, with both tools you have an excellent all-in-one solution for all your creative work. When it comes to the free version, I believe that Canva is the right option. So if you're not stuck to the creative suite from Adobe, or you don't want to get stuck in their expensive ecosystem as a creator, this might be the better option for you. I hope this was helpful for making your own choice, and I will see you in the next lecture. Bye.